Agassi was injured.
Well, they've only played one time on hard courts with the Australian Open in the quarterfinals in '85, and Agassi blitzed him in 3 straight. Here's break point now for Andre.
Great game by Agassi. He will serve up a break. 1 game to love, first set. This is best of 3. USA. And there you see Kafelnikov playing a lot fewer tournaments, obviously. 22 titles against 2. Again, the last title that Agassi won in the USA. And he has improved dramatically, as you can see, from 92, 314, top 100 in 93, all the way now to number 4 in the world after winning the French.
Agassi really moved in well to cut that off.
He got it. What a shot.
Huge shot by Agassi. Kafelnikov is really hitting some deep ground strokes there, keeping Agassi behind the baseline. But then Andre gets his chance here. Here Kafelnikov goes cross court, and Agassi just steps in and goes for it right on the line. Here you see Agassi again, good preparation, racket high, follows right through, because they're used to the 90-mile-an-hour serve.
That's a great shot for Agassi, isn't it?
That's an interesting point by Agassi, because you think of a Pete Sampras 100. Kafelnikov again putting some pressure on his serve, 15-30.
That's too good.
That's a beautiful play by Kafelnikov. Very heavy forehand, setting up that short one there. Getting Agassi stretched out of court. Agassi doesn't feel comfortable way behind the baseline, so you can see where he is there. And Kafelnikov then with the easy forehand.
This is great stuff as Kafelnikov holds on, and now he is in front. Agassi will serve to try to get into a tiebreak in the first set. I know that you will come back and watch this.
Sampras there did Ivanisevic. Had a great run. Oh, that's a huge backhand there down the line, right in the corner. Here it is again. Look at Agassi setting it up, pulling his weight into the court, forward, right.
On French Open champ, Yevgeny Kafelnikov, the Russian. The conditions for tennis are really spectacular today. You're seeing some tremendous shot making. Just rise there with me, Patrick McEnroe.
And these guys are really crushing the ball from the back of the court. Kafelnikov just tore into that return. Agassi just makes it look routine, hitting it back.
1 to Agassi, and he will serve. Mini break for the American.
Kafelnikov's coming off the racket of both these guys.
That is a great shot.
Tremendous work by Agassi.
You see a point like that, and you've got to think that tennis players have got to be, Patrick, in excellent physical condition.
Oh.
And I'm comparing them with other athletes in just about any other sport.
Oh, you have to, because Kafelnikov, you have to keep coming back, and Agassi just running him all over the court. Andre likes to put a couple of those points together in a row to really try to wind his opponent.
breaks to Agassi.
Or he says that might just make it easier and hit the winner on the return. Look at him step into, look how far he's inside the baseline, steps in, takes it early.
Well, you can say that again, but how far? That was a great set of tennis, wasn't it? Tie break to Agassi. He leads by 1-0 of Oh, yeah, that's a great shot, and a game point for Agassi.
Well, Kafelnikov really let Agassi off the hook a little bit because he had him on the run, hitting a couple slice backhands. And then here you see this forehand here, and Agassi's really just running so much, he just says, I got to go for this one. I'm way out of court, and go for it, he does. Beautiful shot, but when you have a lot of matches, nothing like confidence.
Go for the lines, isn't they? That wasn't more than an inch inside the line, and it gives him Agassi break point.
Well, he just loved soccer when they were young. It really helps with your agility. You're thinking about playing tennis.
That's a great shot from Agassi. I wonder if either player will look up and check on that chopper that is flying by above them.
Well, here Agassi, see, he's got Kafelnikov out of the court there, pretty far back, steps in and takes that on the rise, giving Kafelnikov.
Kafelnikov says you can have that one. Agassi takes it, steers it into the open court, and it is 3-2 in the second set. He won the first. We're on serve. Kafelnikov will serve after this break.
And look at that, perfect technique on that volley, and that was a tough forehand volley there.
Patrick. He's relentless. 30-all.
Here, see Agassi, the ball's staying very low, and he just flicks under. Look how quickly his racket goes through it, turns his hips, clean winner.
Look at that.
Backhand from Kafelnikov up the line.
I talked to Alex O'Brien, who lost to Agassi in the last round, and he just said to me, Agassi puts so much pressure on you. Here's Kafelnikov doing the same thing. Clean winner of the backhand. Game point, Kafelnikov. Big moment.
Winner. That's inside the line. Kafelnikov ticked off about that first serve, but he recovered pretty well. That was very cool. Crushes that backhand cross court, so he's got love 40. Triple break point now.
There is the breaker serve to Kafelnikov. He'll have to serve into the sun this next game. And it'll be a desperate effort from Agassi to try to get the break back. That clipped the line, and he's got a break point. I don't know how much more dangerously you can play than that. He's behind the baseline, and he clips the line on the other side on a cross court. Break point. Open court for the two-hander down the line, and he makes no mistake on that one. Deuce. Set point. That is wide. There's the set for Kafelnikov. They'll change ends. We'll see a three-setter to see which one of these two gets into the semifinal at the ATP to take.
A 5-3 lead and land in the final set.
15. First point goes to Agassi.
Down the line again from Agassi.
Break point for Agassi. First game of the third set. That's good.
Oh, it just dropped in there. Oh, that's huge.
Sets himself up for another one here. 1 for 6 in break points converted.
Really crushes that return and crushes the next one. Let's see if he goes with the same authority. Oh, and he gets the break. It just drops over. Agassi draws first blood in the third set.
And the break gets him the break. 1 game to love with the break. Agassi to serve after we take a break. He needed the break, Patrick, because he just could not convert break points, as we were saying.
Oh, great shot. That's just tremendous hitting there. Kafelnikov just taking his time.
Second game. Clips the line. Agassi doesn't think so.
I don't know. It looked pretty good from up here, but Andre's complaining. Obviously thought it was wide.
Ulrich's not going to overrule it.
Either thought it was wide or was trying to get someone else to think it was wide.
It was way the other side of the court from Ulrich, so...
There's the angle. That's a tough one to see for us from that angle.
And the super slow-mo camera that we have, that gives you a pretty good idea, but that angle wasn't any good. That's wide. There is the break for Kafelnikov, and it's 1 game all in the third.
Agassi gets a code violation for some choice words to the umpire. Crowd booing. Must have thrown a couple 4-letter words in there of some sort to get a code violation that quickly. We couldn't hear what he said, so we don't know.
Good.
Great stuff. Kafelnikov. We saw Agassi at the Olympics. He was one. Oh, that's a big forehand from Andre.
15-30.
Definitely seems to be a little more aggressive now.
We've had 3 service breaks in the third set. 2 games to 1. Agassi leads. He'll serve after they take a break. Yeah. You know, we've talked about motivation before the match, and I think, Patrick, he... That's nice. That's a beautiful serve and an excellent game from the Russian. Winning it without the loss of a point. 3-2. Agassi leads with a break. He'll serve after this pause. That is a great shot from Kafelnikov. This is the ATP Tour.
Oh, tremendous running forehand from Kafelnikov. 15-30 there, a big point. Playing the big point so well.
It's watching two guys who are the best.
So important in tennis.
Another one.
And then it's deuce when you play a point like that.
That is out. Agassi gets the break. Brilliantly played. Point. Kafelnikov unhappy about the football call, but it's too late now.
Agassi finishes up with a flurry in that last game, just barraging Yevgeny Kafelnikov with some huge returns. Finishes him off 6-3 in the third. Just a tremendous performance by Agassi.